You let us down.
We're here with Clover and Snowball. So how do you guys feel about your recent victory in the Battle of Cowshed?
This victory has proved that we are superior over the humans.
It shows us that we are so much stronger than Mr. Jones because he totally abused us and hurt us, and we are mentally hurt inside, and I can't believe him. Like, I'm so glad that we totally hurt him.
Hi, I'm Gloria Borger, the interviewer, and I'm back with Mr. Jones, the former owner of Animal Farm. So how do you feel about the animals rebelling against you?
I'm mad. I was told when I bought those animals they would be perfect. They'd be great. I'd get some crops done. I'd sell a lot, make a lot of money, and be wealthy. I'm mad. That should not have happened.
So how do you feel about not being able to take back the farm?
I don't need those worthless creatures anyways. All they were trouble to me.
And why do you think that?
Well, look how they turned out. They rebelling, honestly. Like, why bother? I could just go start a new farm somewhere.
So what are you gonna do next?
I don't know. Just drink some whiskey, figure it out later. Buy more guns.
Summary. Half a dozen farmers along with Mr. Jones were spotted entering the 5-barred gate and were coming up the cart track which led to the farm. Snowball had been preparing for this by reading an old book about Julius Caesar's campaign. He quickly gave his orders. As the humans approached, the first wave of Snowball's defense initiated, which was intended to throw off the attackers since it was just a bunch of geese that charged at the humans and pecked at the calves of the humans' legs. The humans fought the geese with their wooden sticks they brought with them. The second wave was launched. Snowball led Muriel, Benjamin, and all of the sheep into battle. Once again, the humans fended them off with their sticks. Snowball was then forced into retreating into the gateway into the yard. The men, thinking that the animals were retreating, followed them into the yard, where their escape was then cut off by 3 horses, 3 cows, and the rest of the pigs. While all of this is going on, Snowball charged at Mr. Jones seeking revenge. This farmer shot at Snowball but missed and hit a sheep behind him. At this, Snowball flung himself into Mr. Jones, tossing him into a pile of dung, and his gun went flying. Boxer kicked a stable boy in the face, stretching him lifeless in the mud. The attackers were horrified at this and tried to run. All of the animals chased them around the yard, biting and kicking them. One cowman was stabbed in the neck by the cat, who leaped on him from the roof. When they saw an opening, they took it. After the humans left, they celebrated. Analysis. The Battle of the Cowshed is a turning point for the animals on the farm. Not only did they repel Jones and his men, but established a system of remembrance and martial order. Orwell draws a parallel between the farm and Russia. Orwell shows Snowball at the end of the Battle of the Cowshed, clearly in control and dictating future structures of governing. Snowball acknowledges the sacrifice of the sheep, while reminding the animals that they should be ready to sacrifice themselves for the farm. This is very different than the idea the animals began with. As Snowball sets up the Days of Remembrance, he wants a reminder of the militant aspect of their society by firing the rifle of 2 set days. October 12th, Remembrance of the Battle of the Cowshed, and Midsummer Day, remembrance of the revolution. The animals expect Jones and the men to try to retake the farm and were ready for them. As the men attack, Snowball has the animals ready to attack and retreat to draw the men into the yard for an ambush. Orwell primes his readers to look for historical significance in Animal Farm, and the reference of Snowball studying Julius Caesar's tactics is one such device to draw the readers into the past. Orwell also draws the revolution is also referred to as the October Revolution. Biography of the author. George Orwell was a pseudonym of Eric Arthur Blair. He was born in 1903 and died of tuberculosis in 1950. He was born in Bengal and educated in Eton. After he served in the Indian Imperial Police in Burma, he returned to Europe to earn a living writing novels and essays. Essentially, he was a political writer who focused on writing about his current time. He was an opponent of totalitarianism and served in the Loyalist forces in the Spanish Civil War. His works include novels based on his experiences as a colonial policeman, 2 first-hand studies of poverty, an account of his experiences in the Spanish Civil War, and the novel of political prophecy, Orwell, 1996. Vocabulary: vivacious, lively-spirited, posthumously, after one's death, ignominious, shameful, disgraceful, capitulated, gave up all resistance, contemptuously, scornfully. Literary terms. Propaganda. Snowball gives a speech encouraging the animals to be willing to sacrifice themselves for the farm. Zoomorphism. Orwell has given the humans in this chapter subhuman intelligence. They race into the yard in disorder and into an obvious trap. Anthropomorphism. Orwell attributes human intelligence to the animals in the farm. They are organized and able to mount an ambush on the unexpected humans. Simile. Each of the main animals symbolize various historical leaders. Allusion. Snowball studied the tactics of Julius Caesar for the Battle of the Cowshed.
It may be a good idea to possibly...
Please know you recording.
I was! Wait, what happened?
It was just like this hand, and then a dog comes in.
Can I watch?
Honestly, I don't do abbreviations. There's gonna be a spider on that somewhere.
I don't care. Do I probably do? I don't know.
That's a stick right there.
Got a stick.
Oh, hey, so you're filming, right? So you won't.
I'ma kill animals.
Wait, I have the best idea.
I'm still recording. Aiden. Non-salt Gerald.
Hi, Napoleon. Where's the Russian accent? I thought you were Russian.
I think he's a little scared.
When he tries to run from the camera.
You can stop recording now.
Can that please be a blooper?
Aiden.
That's the bloopers right there.
Aiden, tell me when.
No! No!